Second time lucky. Let's do it all over again. We've made 29 days out of 365, and boy, are we happy at what 2021 has got to offer so far. Yeah. Hope, prosperity, and also good health. Not only is it holiday for most of you, it's also
Yay! Welcome to the Friday edition of us on our social media platforms. Use our hashtag GOTV as soon as you can.
because the way you're coding.
No. So I don't want to say her profile. Her career path has just been so amazing, and she's always had that that role model power. She's a role model in so many different ways. Wife, mom, everything. Being an amazing actor as well.
Fantastic.
Being an ambassador as well.
True.
She's representing
Lots
all
to
great
talk
things
about her today,
Nigeria.
and of course I'm sure we also have some stuff to talk about with Mr. Mike here, who's very excited. But let's do the weather and the news, and then when we sink our teeth into the discussions for today, you should feel free to join in. We'll be right back with weather and the news. All right, welcome back, and let's begin the hour with the news, where President Buhari meets northern leaders once against stoking religious crisis. Now, President Muhammadu Buhari, who has warned those stoking ethnic and religious prejudices that this will not augur well for the development of the country. He gave this warning while receiving the leadership of the Nigerian Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs, led by its President General and Sultan of Sokoto, Sir Abubakar. He stressed that his government would allow religious prejudice or wouldn't allow religious prejudice or partisanship to influence any of its decisions and policies. The president urged leaders to continue speaking to the people and give full backing to the alternate school program meant to accommodate out-of-school children, particularly the girl child.
We don't have to lose peace before we appreciate it. As everyone knows, the challenges being encountered by nations and citizens in conflict-ridden areas around the world. I acknowledge that security is the first responsibility of government, but the government cannot do it alone. It requires stakeholders such as yourselves. Therefore, I urge you to lend your support to the security agencies by providing information that may stem the tide of crimes.
Meanwhile, the Supreme Council for Sharia in Nigeria has appealed to federal government to create ranches for herdsmen now that open grazing has been banned henceforth in the southwest region. Vice President of the Council, Sheikh Abdul Rashid Diyatulahi, made the call while addressing journalists in Oshogbo, said this will serve as alternative to open grazing. He condemned the Iganga incident in Oyo State and called for dialogue between the host communities and the Fulani herdsmen. According to him, herders' crisis is not a Nigerian problem alone, but a universal phenomenon that requires caution and well-thought-out approach.
We are calling upon federal government to, as a matter of urgency, devise mechanism whereby town hall meetings between herdsmen and the host community will hold and differences sorted out. We also suggest that cattle ranch should be created. This is our humble opinion. Although that cattle ranch had been suggested before, but we don't know who has killed the project.
And if you're excited about sports, well, hey, right place, because Mike is all ready for that one. And welcome. So it's that time of the morning when we take a look at the papers and we tell you what the headlines are, the big ones. So let's start already this morning. It's a Friday. It's 29th of January 2021. And boy, are we happy that it's payday. We start with the Tribune newspaper this morning, and on the front page for the Tribune newspaper, Nigeria ranked second most corrupt West African country. We are vindicated, say the PDP reports not accurate portrayal of facts on the ground, says the presidency. This is according to Transparency International verdict. At the top of the Tribune, only IGP can approve recall of dismissed unmarried pregnant policewomen, say the police. And police donate 160 million naira to families of personnel killed during NSAS protests. Hoodlums attack police station in Ibadan. And MTN supports African Union COVID-19 vaccinations program with $25 million. We have a photo story down here of the hilarious, I might say, incident from yesterday. Members of the host communities as they fight at House of Reps PIB hearing. That you can find on page 26. Let's move on now to our next paper, and that is the Punch newspaper for this morning. Front page, Punch newspaper, big headlines: kidnappers, gunmen hold sway, abduct 75, kill 18. Find that story on page 2. Abductors seize scores, wedding guests in Niger and Taraba, and assailants gun down residents in Katsina and Kaduna. Suspected cultists storm Delta communities and kill 5. Very sad. At the bottom of the Punch newspaper, why Fayose shunned Wike's peace meeting with Makinde, says 8. And panic as COVID-19 breaks out in a Lagos lab, workers infected. Page 4 and 5, do find time to read that. And Nigeria drops in ranking, now second most corrupt in West Africa. At the top of the Punch, tolls may return. Owerri Onitsha 11 roads set for concession. And Buhari meets Sultan NSCIA chiefs behind closed doors in Villa and Presidency National Assembly on collision cause over service chiefs confirmation. The Nation newspaper is our next daily for today, and right off the bat, the big headline here for The Nation on a Friday: Ohaneze, North's eldest fault service chief's choice. Obiozo, Southwest still excluded in security team. Borotai hands over, recalls how Obasanjo nearly retired him 21 years ago. A very interesting story he tells. Look at the photo story again of the rowdy session during the House of Representatives hearing on the petroleum industry bill at the National Assembly, Abuja, just yesterday. And monarch injured in host communities, a free-for-all at PIB hearing. That's exactly what it is. And that's as much as we can take for the moment, but do stay tuned because we have more coming up inside the show. We, of course, have just now.
Yeah, thank you, Jude. Thank
Always.
you.
You missed a great show yesterday, by the way.
I heard. In fact, I saw online everything buzzing, and I was like, you guys had a really fun time yesterday.
Yes, we did. T Classic was here, and it was very interesting to see that he was very participatory when it came to being very, I don't know, he was very engaging. Really enjoyed it. We talked about his trend and the slow motion thing and all. And he also performed his own, you know,
slow-mo.
Yeah,
I saw you guys slow-moing.
He's quite good at it. Like
he
had to be.
Bad.
I mean, considering that your song is the basis for the challenge and all that, you have to ensure that. So, man, I was trying to get into his mind. What does it feel like being, you know, just out of the blue, something just happened? He told us the story of how it happened and all that. And then still on trends, talking about trends.
No, let me tell you about this one. Right after the show, this guy got so excited. Came up, says, Mazzino. I'm like, what, Mike, what?
What is it?
What's going on? Is there building on fire? He was so excited. I'm like, Mike, why are you excited? And then he exclaims, have you seen the new challenge? I'm like, what challenge?
No, that was not me.
That was you, Mike.
The silhouette challenge.
That
wasn't me.
He was all about the new challenge, the silhouette challenge.
Someone told me about it. Yeah, I wasn't the one. So I know I'd gone through, we have to go through a certain silhouette challenge. I heard people talk about it, and I heard people comparing it with the Bossy challenge. But I wasn't really so, silhouette, okay, maybe somebody's just snapping your shadow or your silhouette as it
Yeah.
were.
Yeah.
That's what got into my mind. Yeah. No, and there was quite a bit more about the challenge. And so someone brought it to my attention, and there's a lot, you know, because of silhouette challenge, a lot of other things, a lot of how do I put it now? Complementary trends went with it.
Yeah.
I'll
So
tell you
So
something.
there's a particular
And
artist,
more,
and the song for the Silhouette Challenge apparently came out in the 50s.
It's a very old
A
track.
very old song, and you know they didn't know when that song was released that it would have a comeback.
My take on this whole thing is the way Nigerians adapt to these challenges. Now I know it's a very, you know, it's a bit you know, type of challenge. However, I bet you that when we really get into the full swing of that challenge, it's going to be all comedy.
But
That's what I think.
I actually
I
think
have a note of caution
not
to
every
also
challenge is
tell
something you
people.
should jump on.
Not
So
exactly.
if, for instance, a challenge could make you money, then fine. I'm
How
talking
many
about from the
challenges-
comedy, from the comedy
how many
aspect.
challenges make you money?
But that's the thing. You see,
I would
we've
jump on
come
it
to the
then.
age whereby I tell people that when people talk about the social media invasion, privacy, and all of that, look, let's be really serious. Have you ever noticed that you don't even need to put your details into a site when you go somewhere? Say, for instance, you go to on an e-commerce site, and
It
you
already
just check
has your
out
details.
something without even logging in.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that if you use that same device, if you move out to a social media app, you start seeing adverts that are related to what you checked out.
Metadata. What's
Yeah.
happening
Exactly.
is this.
That-
They're mining all of your
That is exactly where
habits,
I'm
all of your
going to.
trends.
You don't
Yeah.
need to log in. See, let me tell you. There's something you have to understand about this thing. So there's the WhatsApp update that has come,
Yeah.
and they're like, oh, they're taking my information. Look,
Yeah.
let me see. If you don't know, now you know. Before you even log in, they already have
already have it.
everything about
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Don't even see. I will take some time. I'll take some time. Maybe someday I'll take and really break it down to
Let
the
me
barest
tell you
minimum that we
something
can.
about
They
the
already have everything about you.
WhatsApp instance. Now, WhatsApp actually put back its a date for suspending accounts if
Yeah.
you do not
Accept it,
accept
yeah.
the new
Accept
terms.
the
They pushed
new
it back
terms.
to, I think, May 15th, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken. It used to be February 8th. Now, they're trying to make people more aware of what exactly their new terms are. They're saying, listen, your data, if it's data you're worried about,
Yeah.
we already have it.
Yeah.
I don't know why
If you're on Facebook, they already have all
Exactly.
of your data.
Like,
we
man,
own
this
Facebook
video
anyway.
needs to go somewhere. Look, I see somebody like, I'm going off of WhatsApp. They want to take on my look.
Nah,
they
they
have
already have
everything
it.
and more.
But
They
they
know.
also made you understand that it's not for clandestine purpose that they have it. It's just simply to mind it and bring you the content that is supposed
Okay,
to.
so but that is questionable though. You don't know whether there are some clandestine reasons for them having this or using this data. We don't know.
We will never know. We just
know
have to
that
accept
they
it.
are very powerful. We know that they are powerful because they have our data. They have access to people's wants, needs. They know what people look at every single day, all through the day, 24 hours, 365 days a
so
year.
let me put it
And
simple for you,
companies will pay for this information.
This is it. They're not
Companies
interested in your
need
married
this.
life or how you guys are doing at
Exactly.
home. They just want to, okay, she
They want
likes blue.
your interests.
Let's
exactly.
serve her something
Something
blue.
Exactly.
that is around blue.
It's
That's
about
it.
her
Commerce.
interests.
So whenever,
Exactly.
whenever I hear people, I don't get to argue these days because look, man, everybody has become an expert. I mean, COVID has made every single person a health expert. Data breaches and security and privacy has made everybody an IT expert. When you want to fix your shower, when you want to fix the plumbing, you go talk to a plumber, you don't talk to a carpenter. That's a problem. So you don't let people that are proficient in this particular skill speak about them. Everybody has a voice on something.
True.
Look, they have everything. That's just what I want to let you know at the end of all. Some other time we'll break it down how they do. But don't think that because of your acceptance, something, oh, I'm giving them power to have,
With regard to the challenge,
Are you
the
doing it? You
challenge,
doing one?
So
Well,
I,
so
I
yes,
feel
yeah,
like
yeah.
I feel so we have a door
So
here. We could
back to
try
the
it.
challenge.
But the thing is, you know, our ad, our welcome back.
It's already
our
a silhouette
it's
challenge.
that's our silhouette challenge.
So
right
yeah,
there.
we do have
We
our own
already have our own
challenge.
silhouette challenge.
So we started
We
it.
originated
very
that
good.
challenge.
Come on,
us.
And Mazino had his
Come on,
worm
it.
move. He had
I
already
could do it
started
again.
the silhouette challenge.
Can we
before
light the
people
background
jumped on
again?
it.
I could do it all over again.
Come on, me. Seriously, we'll do it today. We'll do our own. But, you know, okay,
Yes,
so
we will.
The concern has been about issues of morality when it comes to the
course.
silhouette
Yeah.
challenge.
Of course.
And that's where a lot of Nigerians have a problem. Look,
You know,
we are the most jolly people on earth.
Very.
But at the same time, you know, it has come over and over again that, look, man, if morality alone could build a country, it would be the best country on earth.
Would we?
If it talks about morality, you know,
wow, that's a deep
But
one.
do we act?
Yeah, you see,
But what happens behind
This is the reason
scenes?
why
Because there are sites like Pornhub who have the highest number from Nigeria. So
do you understand?
Yet there was a rating yesterday that didn't list it.
It didn't list in the first 20, and I'm like, are you normal? You see the whole thing here. You see, I can be as much as I understand quite a lot of things about life, I can be very pragmatic and practical. Look, the moment I understood that actions speak louder than words, or even far more important than words, is our country.
Yeah.
We talk a lot. We want to be moral. Oh, see that challenge. So in fact, the girl came up with sodium and Gomorrah. Oh, that this thing is bringing the devil that is populating hell and all of that.
Demon tide.
Oh God.
Wow.
And I'm like, look. You know that in different countries around the world, they are into a second stage, third, or maybe even fourth stage of lockdown and all of that.
Yeah.
True.
Look, people have done things. This is, if the world was just left to these things we see, I mean, you would have a very wonderful world. The things we don't see is what's making the world.
I'm going to give a
where we
word
are
of caution, however, and this is a bit comical, but I'll let you know that while you're doing all your silhouette challenge and everything, there's one back-end guy at TikTok who's just looking at it without
he's
a
just watching
filter.
everything. There's probably one app that they're going to develop that will help remove the red lights.
with no filter.
And they'll be able to see everything.
He's having a
everything.
Wait, you
clear, in
really
HD.
think those guys care?
Do I think they
You
work?
really think they care?
They'll be
Yeah,
having a
well.
blast. They'll be having fun.
Well,
I
hey,
really think so.
we're having fun here at Wake Up Nigeria. It's a weekend. We're looking forward to the final hour, which we're getting close to, and it's game day today. You're going to be very interested in what we have in store. Let's do a break. When we get back, the rest of the show.
Hi, welcome to the kitchen. Welcome to the kitchen.
You're
Welcome
welcome.
to
You're
the
welcome.
kitchen.
See my backup now.
What?
You're
Welcome
welcome.
to the
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Okay, Chef Belinda, it's great to see you. Long time.
Yeah, it's been a while.
How's it been?
Busy. Very well. It has been cool. It has been fine. You know.
Cooking.
Cooking. No.
In fact, I
You
love
know,
those videos. I've been watching them. I've been loving them. Thanks so much for coming today.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, tell us what we're making right now.
Yes, today we're making coconut pasta.
Coconut
the way you
pasta.
have your coconut rice, today we're making coconut pasta. You
Okay.
can call it coconut spaghetti. Yes. Then
I've
with
never
chicken.
heard of that. I won't
No,
lie.
you have not heard of it. I just made it up. My dear. I made it up. I said, let's try
But it's on
something
your
else.
menu in your restaurant already. So
No, it's not.
it's not there
It's
yet.
not.
So this is
It's the
exclusive.
first time I'm doing
Hey,
it here,
alright.
so let's see how it goes.
Okay.
Then we're making chicken Maryland.
Chicken Maryland.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, so you need to explain that one.
Chicken Maryland. Just chicken, but we Maryland it.
Okay, so let's talk
It's
about
actually-
the
yes.
ingredients that we
Yes.
have here.
This the chicken has been marinated in buttermilk.
Okay.
We season the chicken, then marinate in buttermilk. You can have buttermilk over the shelf here. You can get to buy, but you can make buttermilk on your own
Okay.
by using 1 cup of milk and 3 tablespoons of vinegar, white vinegar. Just leave it, allow it to settle a bit, and you see it's forming some.
Okay, so is it the condensed milk? The
No, regular milk.
powdered milk?
If it's powdered, you turn it into liquid. Just
Okay.
add some water, mix it
And
up.
then add
Make it
vinegar.
1 cup. Yes, add vinegar to
Beautiful,
it.
beautiful.
You have your
Alright.
buttermilk. It gives the chicken one.
So what else do we have here?
And we have our spaghetti. Then we have coconut powder. Either use the cream or use the powder. I actually like using this particular powder. Not desiccated coconut, please. Coconut powder. They are different. Yes.
Okay.
Then we have cornmeal.
Cornmeal.
That will go with the chicken and flour as well. Some other ingredients will still show up now.
Yeah.
When
All
we are
right.
done.
So this particular chicken, before you added it to the buttermilk,
Yes,
was it
okay.
iced? Was it fresh? What did you do to the
First
chicken?
of all, it was a whole chicken. I deboned it.
Okay.
I deboned the whole chicken, then marinated, seasoned it, salt, Maggi, salt, seasoning, spice,
yeah. Okay.
the stock cubes, and then
How long? How long did it stay there for?
I marinated overnight with the seasoning. Then this morning, early hours of the night, about 5, I just put them into the buttermilk.
Beautiful.
So that's
Beautiful. All right. So what are we doing next? What are we showing them?
we need to julienne our vegetables so that it will
Okay.
go same way. Then we'll bring up our pan now. Because this chicken will be seasoned and all, so we'll have
Let
to
me
just...
get the pan for you. Okay, let me use one of these. Do you want a deep pan or shallow pan?
That one is fine. That
Shallow
one
pan?
is fine for now.
Fantastic. All right.
some
so
oil there.
we need oil for this one. Let's see if I can get the oil for you. Okay, and while I'm doing this, we are going to be heading over to the couch. I know there's some activity happening over there that you need to see. Wake Up Nigeria continues. That is a song that you probably heard so much when you were younger.
Everywhere, till now, I still hear it everywhere.
All right, but I actually feel like singing it now because, oh, Belinda, Chef Belinda, what are you doing? What are you doing now?
I am marinating. I am Marylanding the chicken.
Marylanding the chicken. Okay, so we mentioned already that we had chicken inside buttermilk. Yeah, yes. Buttermilk, which is milk mixed with vinegar. Yes. And now this is cornstarch. You're putting cornstarch on top of the chicken.
On the chicken.
All right.
Then from there, we go into the egg.
Into the egg. Yes. Okay, dip it in the egg.
And from there, we come to the cornmeal. If you
the
don't have cornmeal, you can actually use breadcrumbs. But I like cornmeal because it comes out more crispy.
Crunchy. Yeah. And then after that, straight to the oil. Straight into the oil. All right, fantastic. So that's the process. That's what we're going to be doing. Cornstarch first, then into the egg, and then into the cornmeal. It's as simple as that. For those that missed it earlier, we have quite a lot of ingredients here. We're making coconut pasta, right?
Yes.
Coconut pasta. It's going to be amazing. So coconut pasta with crispy chicken, amazing idea. Chef Belinda
with Maryland chicken, please.
Oh, I'm sorry, Maryland chicken. Crispy chicken just came to my head. The way it looks, it looks crispy, right?
No, because of the marinade. This one will actually change the taste altogether.
Okay, fantastic. Yes. All right, I got you. So let's take the ingredients one more time. Yes. We have, of course, coconut powder.
Yes, coconut powder. We have carrot. Then this is pepper mix. We have pepper, shombo, all the pepper you can think of, they are there mixed.
No tomatoes in there, just pepper.
Just 2 balls of tomatoes.
Okay, all right. All right, fantastic.
Then we have our vegetables, green bell, red bell, and onions. Right. And we have ginger and garlic here. Then spring onions. Good.
Beautiful.
What we have.
We will definitely be having an amazing time with this one today. Let's see.
And our water is boiling, I think.
Yes, the water is boiling. Okay. Yeah, so now...
we introduce our pasta into the water.
Okay.
Please don't break my pasta.
I'm not planning to break the pasta.
Don't break.
But you have given me a duty. And I will exercise that duty.
So sous chef today.
All right.
Chef something.
So you just want me to drop it in there?
Yeah.
That's it?
No, separate it. Don't let it.
Separate it?
Yes.
All right. Right round? Or am I doing it wrong?
You're supposed to just so like this and you leave it.
Hey! Yes. I'm sorry.
So they will go their separate ways.
I don't scatter. I'm sorry.
So they will go their separate ways. So
all right.
You will just be boiling and sinking. For no, everything has sunk into the water.
Really?
And we are good, yes.
Okay, that's a new one. The one they taught us in at home was to take the spaghetti and you break it like this. And then you break it again.
I like them long, please.
So this meal, the idea, where did you get it from? Was it something you had in mind?
When was that? Like last week I was making coconut rice. And I was thinking of what to have for this show. It has been on my mind. I wanted to do something there, but I just said coconut rice. Can't we even do coconut pasta safe?
Okay.
Convert paveti, put coconut. Same way now.
All right.
I just said, okay, let me give it a try. And I will try it here. Everybody's not cooking at home. Let me know how it to come out.
All right.
So whatever it is, you'll be the first to taste now.
Definitely.
You will know what's up, so you will tell me.
I trust you more than the average chef. And you always have taste in mind whenever you come on the show. We appreciate you.
Thank
you know we
you.
do. You know we love you.
I know.
Now, we have to wrap this up for this segment, but there's still quite a lot happening right here on Wake Up Nigeria. Don't forget, it's game day, people.
And of course, before you know it, it's the final hour here of Wake Up Nigeria for the week. Unlike most of us who are ending the week here, it's only beginning for some people. Like, of course, Titi here, who's going to have to be a mother during the weekends and do all the motherly things and everything, which is what you know.
Once the weekend starts, for some people, the work begins. But hey, it's all good. We're expecting that you're going to be watching Wake Up Nigeria, the marathon, on the weekends. Make sure you catch up with all the reruns of this show this weekend.
Yes. Yeah. Can't stress that one enough.
Yeah.
It's times like this we live for, and by the way, these times are very special ones.
Yeah.
Be socially distanced, so whatever or wherever it is you're going, remember to check up with us over the weekend. We are going to be replying if you do that on our private handles. Thank you very much. We will be responding and making sure that your messages do not go unresponded to.
We're going to be asking you later to tell us what these games are about.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you need to.
Today's game, yes.
Yeah.
Now, it's very simple. It's charades or charades, depending on what side of the hemisphere you are tuned to, with a little artistic twist, a little vocal twist.
What? So if you can't draw, you can't play this game?
Well, yeah. It's kind of like picture charades, something like that.
Yes, my artistic side is going to come out today.
Yeah, we're not excited about that, Titi.
Oh, wow.
Nah.
Wow, thanks so much.
I keep forgetting that I've actually starred with all these fine people. I was actually on that.
Really?
No, not really. My voice was on it as a voice of a newscaster. That's Castle and Castle.
Yes,
so I was on it as only my voice has ever made any features in movies.
All right.
There's also another one where I did for animations, which I was on with Shegun Arinze from the last time. So I should be getting ready to break into the big screen and,
There are always those little opportunities here and there, but for the past 1 year, it just feels like there were not as many of them as they
but
used
things
to
are
be.
opening up.
A lot more skits were going out there, a lot more social media hype.
I don't know if there's enough time.
Yeah, we have enough time. Go.
What are you ranting about?
Well,
What are you ranting about?
So I saw something somewhere, and the whole stuff about, as ladies, as you're doing this challenge, look, in the future you might be married to a governor or a president, and then something comes, and this will bring your husband, your husband's reputation will be at stake and all that.
Wow.
Shut. America now has the first husband for the first time ever.
Husband.
A second husband.
Pardon me, a second husband for the first time ever.
Yeah.
Probably very soon.
By virtue of the lady this
first
time.
husband.
First husband.
So why don't we hear stuff about, hey guys, you might just get married to the governor of a state, or you might just get married to an industry. I would want a wife to be that powerful.
Wouldn't you, Mike?
You want a
Yes,
powerful
that's what I'm saying. My point is, you all go about the ladies and how the ladies are going to how what they do would affect their husband. Can you please shut up? Come on, man.
I'm sorry we asked you to rant.
And then, look, something shocked me, man. You know that the past first lady of America used to be a nude model.
Yeah, true, very true, actually.
True.
And so I know when she became
be.
first lady, and then that time when Kanye had his when he was thinking of
Things are
running for
changing
president,
across
and
the
all
world
that.
when it comes to.
It could be like Kim Kardashian would have just been the first lady, and you would not do nothing about it.
Things are changing across the world when it comes to morality and where you might be in the next, but we don't have the same. So it's like we're still on page 10 while they're on page 100 and something. Yeah. You've got to admit that.
But I still think there are quite a lot of issues we're still thinking about. We're still thinking about basic amenities here in this country. Talk less of thinking about leadership. Basic amenities are on our minds right now.
By the way,
yes.
I don't know how you guys have been able to stand this, but the smells coming from the kitchen are glorious. I wanted to take a break so I can, I just want to take a gander at what's happening in there, and then I'll give you guys the news. We'll be right back.
All righty then. Welcome back. We are especially excited today.
You have no idea.
Yeah, we've been waiting for this particular one for a while. 2 years plus, probably. And she's had an amazing run during that time, so we have even more to talk about. Our celebrity guest this morning is fine. She classy. She has a very classy name, too. Dakore is in the building!
Yay!
Yes,
good to have you on the same set again.
So great to be here, finally.
Yes,
Why'd you have to out me like that, though? 2 years? Come on.
But, we love to hear that people are doing things. That's the only reason why they don't have our time.
No.
They're busy.
Busy, and I'm not a morning person.
Okay,
yes,
okay.
So that morning thing kind of threw me off, but I said, you know what?
Yeah.
This is a new year, 2021.
I'll let you know, last time I saw you was in traffic. I was trying to get your attention. Not like as if you recognized me in any case. But
How can you miss this face?
Oh, yes, it's unforgettable, isn't it?
Unforgettable.
Wow. Unforgettable.
But did you get my attention?
I couldn't.
Obviously
You
not.
don't send us
music?
common people now.
Wow.
Oh, come on. I'm usually...
You see? You
bump my head.
Yeah.
You were actually doing that.
That was
She was.
That was
wow.
Yep.
Okay.
Fantastic.
There's a lot you've been up to over the years now. Awards, advert campaigns, ambassadorships, so
Humanitarian work, advocacy.
That's my heart.
much. We honestly, for those that don't know, how did the whole Dakore brand begin?
Oh my goodness. I'll say one day at a time. You know, it was never really a deliberate, planned thing. I mean, of course, I had a vision of the kind of impact I wanted to make as an actor. But I never really looked at myself as a brand until much later, maybe 10 years in. And I was like, okay, what kind of companies would I like to be associated with? What kind of impact would I like to make with the humanitarian organizations that I've worked with? And it started with Amnesty International first, and then after that, ActionAid, then after that, the UN.
All these big...
With all of these
so it's gradual.
humanitarian work, do you have any time for acting anymore?
Of course I do. It's about priority, you know, especially at that time. Is what comes to me. I just face it, you know.
How does it affect or influence acting then?
I think my advocacy work really has impacted me in the way that I want to create work that's lasting, work that will help to change mindsets, you know, that have value, you know, the messaging, is it moving this conversation forward? You know, those are the kind of things that help me choose my roles, and so far so great. Yeah, really.
Honestly, so great is a great one. Speaking of great things, Isoken. Great movie.
Special.
Went online and blew our minds. Being a lead in such a film like that, I feel like there's a lot of pressure involved.
Oh yeah.
So how were you able to manage all that?
You know, it's a lot of pressure, like you said, honestly, because if the film doesn't do well, it's on your head. If it doesn't come together well, it's on your head. You know, so but I've just, I mean, I'm a leader in my family. I'm the firstborn, so I've always had to assume a leadership position, whether I was ready or not, is another thing. But I just brought that experience to bear, and I just wanted the character to speak. And I really enjoyed playing Isoke, honestly. I felt a kinship with her as well, because I know what that's like, that struggle, you know, when you're in your 30s and everyone's counting the days for you to, when are you going to marry, you know? So I understood the pressure, I understood the character. I had enough time to really get into it as well, because I got the script like a year before from the director and writer Jade, which was also great, female energy. She was the director. So we were able to capture those nuances, you know, those that sometimes some male directors could miss. So it came together beautifully. Won the AMA, Best Actress.
I also wanted to say, first of all, I think Jade is fantastic. Everything that she does. I've actually worked with her once or twice before.
Great.
Now, let me compare Isoke, your character in Isoke, and then your character in Castle and Castle.
Oh, my God.
Which was harder to pull off?
You know what? Every character brings its own challenge. But I want to say Remy is a bit harder to pull off because she's torn between her husband and her dad and running a successful law firm. So that pressure, I feel like she's pulled in a little more directions than Isoken was. Isokens were more societal.
Social.
Yes. So you see, everybody has his own thing.
I liked Remy, by the way. I loved you in Castle and Castle.
Thank you.
I was just telling them, and I have to mention this again, that I also starred in it.
You did?
Not really. My voice was in it. And I would like to see on the cast where it says Mazzino voice.
Okay. I'm going to see to it that we sort that out right quick.
Thank you very much.
No, but that's been a gift, Castle and Castle, honestly. And, you know, it's so weird because it premiered on Ebony Life so not a lot of people saw it. So we just thought, okay, this thing we just did, it just kind of just tanked a bit. And then it hit Netflix, and it was a whole bomb.
Let's talk about the international awareness to Nigerian movies and the influence of streaming service when it comes to exposing African movies, Nigerian especially. How big has that been, and how has it affected you personally, the movie industry, and Nigeria?
You know what? It's a gift, a huge gift, because for so long we were kind of relegated to the African stores in the hinterlands.
In the
and,
diaspora.
you know, we in the diaspora, you know, we're just on the fringe, you know, people we're kind of like a novelty thing. But now we are like mainstream. So Netflix has really been a blessing in that sense. And, you know, it's just exposed us so much more to a larger audience that can appreciate our work, appreciate us as a people. You know, it's really helped to even change the image of Africans. Because, you know, you think of Africans and you think of some mfufus. And, you know the way they play us. but we have an opportunity now to showcase our culture and the way we see life. And it's really, I think, making people realize that, wow, these people are pretty cosmopolitan and international, like, you know, unlike what they thought. So technology has really helped the industry, honestly, to move quicker. But I'd love to see us even move quicker, do more collaborations with other industries, other, you know, other woods.
I was going to touch on something quickly because some of your advocacy work has been towards gender-based violence and the like, and I find that really admirable. But the thing is, there had to be something that led to you going in that direction. Talk to us about that.
You know, I've experienced, you know, some things in life that, you know, you just go through it and you wonder, like, why did I have to go through this? You know, but it's because we have to shine light, and I think that's what actors should do, and artists in general. So I've experienced it personally in certain, you know, scenarios where I've watched family members go through, you know, a situation where they're being pummeled at home. You know, and it really affected me as a kid, you know, growing up and saying, okay, you know what, if I ever get a chance to speak about this thing, I'm going to do that. And sure enough, when the opportunity came, I just jumped right in, and I was like, look, because I've seen it. And, you know, it's something that we live with in our society. You know, you just hear someone, your neighbor, hey, you know, and it's something you live with. So it's like, okay, am I just going to live with it, or am I going to try and change, you know, the situation in the way that I can? And, of course, when we went in and they showed us all the videos and all the data and everything, I was just like, oh, my God. We cannot let this happen, you know. Women and children should be protected. And you know what? It's not only women and children, even men, even boys. And, you know, the thing is, abused people abuse others. So, you know, we have to try to, you know, start to break the cycle so that our children don't have to experience that. And even in the way we raise our kids now, we have to raise them to be vocal and to speak out about the things that are happening around them. Because
honestly,
you light up when you're talking about this stuff. You're just going, I mean, I'm like,
I really feel very strongly about it. You know, I have daughters. I have 2 daughters as well. You know, I want to see, how do I make the world a better place for them? How do I leave it better? And I think it's the way we raise them as well. You know, when we were coming up, we were raised to be quiet, seen and not heard. But you can't raise your kids that way these days. You can't.
Not at all.
No, you cannot.
They have to have a voice.
You've got 2 daughters. You've got 2 daughters. You're in show business. You're in the movies. Discuss.
We'll be here all day.
Honestly, we'll be here all day.
How do you manage everything? And then
I used to look up to people like her. I used to look up to people like her.
And then what happened? Change?
I was just always so inspired, you know. I needed that extra push. I needed that extra drive. While I was on the radio, you were doing amazing things. I think we did talk once or twice during that time. And you just kept pushing the envelope. And there was another thing I noted. You didn't, in essence, compromise certain levels of dignity, morality in your speech, in your dressing, and things like that. And that really also helped me as well. So
thank you. You never know that what you're doing is impacting, or you're just being, right? Like,
I want to jump on that.
Oh,
I want to jump on that.
Okay.
That currently we see very young actors who get into instances, especially on social media.
Oh my God.
We've never heard or seen anything like that from you. Is this something that, why is it so with the new generation and not so with the older ones?
I'm not sure. Older generation, who are you talking about?
I'm so sorry. I mean, did I say that? I didn't mean it that way.
No. I hear you. Look, social media is something that we're all grappling to understand. I think for young people, I actually feel a bit sorry for them because they don't really have a chance to grow up outside of the spotlight. Because social media is the spotlight you're putting on yourself. So for me, my character is already formed. I already know who I am. I'm not trying to be controversial. It's not my thing. It's never been, you know. So not to knock anyone who does, because some people, that's what they like. But I feel like it's because they're still finding themselves, and they're unfortunately finding themselves in front of so many people. And then chasing clouds, all this stuff, you know, all them challenges and stuff. I don't, because I don't need that. I don't need that validation.
Yeah.
You know, if it wasn't even for work, I probably wouldn't even be on social media, to be quite honest. Like, for the years when I wasn't working, I wasn't on any social media, and I survived somehow. You know, so I think that that validation.
We need to continue this conversation probably online. You know, we're gonna ask, because we're talking about social media, we're gonna ask you to send in your comments and contributions on that. Use our hashtag #WakeUpNigeria on TVC.
Oh, by the way, how's your drawing? Are you good at drawing?
I was gonna take that.
Actually.
Yeah.
I think I'm okay.
Oh,
Abstract drawing, though.
Well, abstract it is. Stick around because we're going to have you on our games. We're playing charades or charades, whichever you want it.
Yeah. But still.
With a twist, with a twist, with a twist. Oh, God. So do stick around. Do stick around as well.
I have no idea what this is.
The games are going to be fantastic. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. Everybody's going to love it. We'll be back.
3, 2, 1. It's game day. Yeah.
I almost forgot that part. Sorry.
What?
Your cup.
Thank you. I should take my cup.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we know you love this hour. We know you love this segment. And that's why we try to make sure that we bring it each time. And today we have a superstar guest in the studio who's going to be joining us. Mike is all the way in the kitchen as well. Mike is still going to be joining us as well.
Yeah.
So we're going to be playing charades or charades with a twist, with a twist, with a twist. With a local twist. Now, you know how easy charades is when you have to describe what, first word, second one, and all of that. How easy would it be if you have to draw it? So it's picture charades. You have to draw it. We have our board there. We have markers, and don't worry, we can erase your very bad mistakes today.
Wow, thank you.
Now, it's got another twist because now we're going to be picking out little paper here that have local balances written on them, and you have to describe it by drawing it.
Okay.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
easy. Don't worry, calm down.
I'm not.
I'm going to invite Mike all the way from the kitchen to come over. Mike, come here.
Come on over.
Come here
You
and
know
start.
we
Come
need
here and
you,
start.
Mike. Come on, Mike.
Come on,
Step
Mike.
You know what? When
on
it's time,
set.
I'll pick and go there.
Really?
Okay. So when it's my turn, I'll pick and.
No, it's your turn now.
Mike.
It's your turn. Come over.
Okay,
Come
I
over.
should pick.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
You trying to run, Mike?
right, Mike.
You trying to run?
Now, don't show us. We need you to describe it real quick as fast as you can by drawing it. You cannot spell it. You cannot spell it, remember. Just draw it while we all try.
All right.
All right.
So let's see. Let's see.
All right, you're being timed, by the way. Did I say
Mike.
this?
Okay. Okay, so you're...
Let the camera see, Mike. Let the camera see.
You need to move aside a little.
What is this? Hammer. 4. It's a local balance,
that's
remember. It might be in
that's a
Pidgin English. Is it
hammer.
Pidgin English? What is this? I
wait.
know what it is.
No, that looks like a gavel.
Is it?
Order.
Yeah.
Local
Order.
palace. Local
Order.
palace. It's pidgin.
Order.
Vernacular.
Hey.
Yes.
Order.
Yeah,
What's local palace for order? What?
Or finito. When some ended.
Time up. I'm so sorry.
Why?
Mike, what was it?
Told you.
Why? What was that? What was it? Bam!
That was quite close. Yeah?
You draw quite
You
good.
draw so well.
Quite good.
Mike, can Mike just keep going on this game and we just keep guessing?
Can you erase that rubbish?
Oh my God, because I can't draw to save my life.
All right, Dakore, it's your turn. We're saving the worst for last. That's the thing.
Wow! This support
Your
is
little face.
overwhelming. Support.
gosh.
Oh,
All right, don't tell us.
okay, what is this?
How?
Over.
Okay, what is
Can you help clean it a bit more?
So we don't get
So
any
you
of
don't
the
disturb
bump.
So that, yeah.
All right, let's see. You have to stand on that side,
You
right?
have to stand on this side.
Okay, so...
Try as best you can.
Okay. Okay.
Go, Dakore, go. Go, Dakore, go.
Wow.
An eye.
Oh, wow.
Two eyes.
I do 2 eyes.
2 eyes.
I nearly
Don't tell us what it is.
C... what? C, X, C star, C and...
Mike,
Seesaw?
C and do. C and... C finish.
Oh, wow. That's good.
C finish.
That's good.
That was good. C finish. Oh, I'm trying to think of local balances. Hey.
That's nice. That's nice.
You got
All right,
it.
Oh my
Titi.
gosh.
Okay, I have to now try.
Surprise us, Titi.
But this is not a local balance.
Go on.
Oh,
It's
really?
not local. Some of them are a bit urban.
Okay.
Some of them are a bit urban.
Hey, God.
All right. Now, we all know how bad Titi is at drawing. We all know she's going to take hours and hours.
Oh, God.
Oh, I know her.
Let her do her thing.
You're on the taxi. She started.
Okay.
We gotta get this one.
Watch this.
Okay.
Wow, you have to trace your hand.
What is that? Broccoli? Arrow in... I know what it is. I know what it is.
How would you know? I know the one that put the game.
Fingers are not equal.
She's actually doing quite good.
A bird in hand.
I can't believe you got that.
No, this is so exciting.
I can't believe you got
Okay,
that.
so these things are very literal. This one's
actually
much
couldn't
more.
get you.
I want to try
I
one.
can't believe you got that.
I want to try one.
Thank you.
I'm going to try one.
Those ones are very easy.
That was good.
No, but Titi, I'm impressed.
And your
Titi,
bird is so pretty as well.
I'm impressed. I'm very
Twitter.
impressed.
You got Twitter.
Wow, thanks so
We've
much.
seen a lot,
All right,
a lot
guys,
of
this
birds.
one you're going to like.
Okay, which one?
Okay.
This
Rice.
is food. Rice. Wow.
This is it, yeah? This is not it.
Oh, okay. Jollof. Jollof rice. Ghana jollof. Yes, we are.
Dakore, you have to do another one.
Please do another one.
Please.
We have to.
Mercy.
Anyone.
Oh, wow. Do you know, I just
That
knew
was
you were
good.
joining a country. I just knew you were joining a country. I didn't.
Yes. Okay, let me erase that for
She
you.
had a drug and a child.
It's not it.
But this is it.
Our Ghana brother, Charlie.
But you also do Nigeria quite well.
Yes, I know. I could draw with my left, by the way. I'm
Charlie BTs.
He was drawing Nigeria like he was looking at the map. Wow.
Okay.
All these geography buffs.
Oh no.
Let's
Wait.
see.
Erase.
Where is it?
Erase again.
There you go.
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
see.
Let's start it right. Okay.
Let's
All right.
see.
Okay.
Hey. Okay.
I know it. I can't say it.
Okay.
You know what this is.
You know what you see?
Is that a bus? It's a bus. Okay. Hey.
Mike.
Bus. Bus it challenge. Bus it.
I thought it was traffic jam.
Bus it. And she just started moving. You didn't want to bus it.
That was not local.
That's all the bus
fantastic.
challenge I'm gonna do.
That was fantastic.
Bus challenge done.
I've got one
Dakore
last,
did bus it challenge on Wake Up Nigeria.
one last question, however, before we move on to the kitchen and everything. The period we find ourselves, I know, right? It's affected everybody. It's affected me. It's affected her. It's affected the movies. How has it affected you in particular as an individual with the movies in view?
Yeah. Well, first of all, I lost my father-in-law. So that was very close to home, very hard. And then with the industry, we haven't been working as much as we were expected to. You know, 2020 was supposed to be the year, you know, and then COVID just hit and we were all forced to just have a hard reset. I think the world was going off its axis and we just needed something to... So in that way, I was able to kind of just get back into myself, my spirituality. I started sharing my yoga practice on my Instagram Live. I got very closer to my kids, my husband, you know, because we were all confined. But with the movie industry, it's been very hard, very hard. You know, we've not been able to go to cinemas. You know, we're not making as many films. But I'm hopeful. This year is off to a good start. You know, I have things lined up by the grace of God. So, you know, I think the world just needed a hard reset. You know? But it's tough. So many people are dying, and I feel like we've been a bit ignorant over this side, you know, thinking, oh, it's not real, it's not. So I think that cost us a lot, and that's why we're seeing a lot of people dying. My aunt just died as well last week, so we're burying her next week. So
it's a sad one.
It's sad. It's really a sad period. But I think it's also good for us to use this opportunity to all boost our immune systems. You know, that because it's a disease that attacks the immune system. So we need to just step up our vitamin C's, our echinacea. You know, try and wear your mask everywhere. I know we're not wearing our masks now because we have to be heard. But
we do have some very hygienically prepared food that's going to help boost that immune
good.
system for you.
And use your hand sanitizer.
Yes,
sure.
Oh,
let's keep it simple that food, shall we?
You are representing always. I'm going to collect a crate of that thing from you.
No wahala.
Let's go.
Sort you out, man. Sort you out. Okay.
Oh, please come join us.
This looks
Come join us. Come join us. Come join us.
Okay.
Yeah, this is you.
I'm a plunk down.
Okay, so we were hard at work while you all were busy having fun.
Wow.
Myself and Chef Belinda were hard at work. Chef Belinda, can you just do the honors and tell them what we got ready today?
Okay.
Got you.
I and my sous chef Mike.
Wow.
We got spaghetti, coconut spaghetti, with chicken Maryland. I know you have eaten coconut rice before.
Oh, I
know
have.
you have not eaten coconut
I
spaghetti.
certainly have not.
That's why I made
So
it.
today is my lucky day.
Yes, it
Wow,
is.
thank you so
Go
much.
ahead. Chef Belinda
Wow. I've been hearing about you. I've been hearing great
Amazing.
things about you. Okay, let me do the chicken first. 'Cause I love my chicken. Okay, here goes. Oh, look, this is my husband.
Okay.
That's Maryland chicken, not your regular, you know.
This ain't no regular. Oh, this is good. Oh, I like that. I like it. Now let's go for the
Coconut spaghetti.
Wow. I'm going to steal your recipe if it's good.
Of
This
course.
is good. This is good. I know.
Okay.
Feeling.
It's connecting, right? It's connecting. So the trick is using coconut powder, not coconut milk. She used coconut powder. That's her secret. I just told the whole world.
Comes out very well.
But now, of course, you can try it at home. Make your version of her amazing coconut pasta and her Maryland chicken. And as soon as you do, post it online and use our hashtag #WakeUpNigeria on TVC.
Well done, Chef Belinda.
Thank you.
And the sous chef that didn't see cooking nothing.
The things that you see, they are much more important than the things that are seen. The ones you don't see.
It's been an amazing week, everyone. Don't forget, we have the marathon tomorrow. You can watch all the back-to-back episodes from Monday through Friday tomorrow on TVC. Of course, Mazino is going to be doing everything possible to escape the couch and come here.
I'm trying to see how I can translate these on, maybe catch it on social media.
You can work it out.
Oh, guys, using voiceover, but not to remain here by the time you come. We'll see you next week. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.